Hi Genesis family, this is Tanya bringing you a 35-minute yoga flow class today. I need you to have a mat on the floor, perhaps a block, a towel, something to drink if you feel like you might need it. I would recommend dimming the lights a little bit if that's possible. Grab your stuff and let's get going. Okay, so I'm going to have you start lying on your backs today. I am going to stay seated just for the first minute or so that I can kind of instruct you through this, and then I'll join you in a moment. Come onto your back, and I want you to, for a moment, let your feet spiral out away from the body. Let your fingertips face up towards the sky, gently curled. I want you to close your eyes, bring your focus just to the breath. In this yoga class, we practice ahimsa, which means do no harm, do no violence. So I want you to be kind to your body today, and we also practice aparigraha, which means no competition. So just happy that you're all joining me today. While you're lying back, I'll join you this direction here. Relax your shoulders, let your legs feel heavy. Eyes are closed, we separate the teeth so there's no tension in the jaw. Take a moment to just breathe. Bring your focus to the breath. Leave all other thoughts outside of your room for the next 40 minutes. And on your next inhale, I want you to reach up to the sky. And as you exhale, reach overhead into a full body stretch. On the inhale, stretch long, finger to toe. And as you exhale, let's pull the right knee into the chest. Just start with a half tuck position. So wrap your arms around the knee, flex your left foot. You want your right knee to track towards your right shoulder. One big breath here. Go ahead and slide your left hand down to the ankle. I want you to pull your right ankle towards the midline of your body, so you're going towards the belly button. You'll find that your right knee will go out to the side. Flex the left foot. Now, slowly pull the knee back to center. Let's do a little spiral. Bring your left hand across your knee. I want you to pull your right knee across the body and then gaze towards the front. Make sure the right shoulder stays down to the floor. As we come back to the center, let's head to figure four. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. I need you to pick up your left leg, and if you've got a strap, you can wrap it behind the leg or you can reach behind. And on your next exhale, pull your left knee towards your left shoulder. We flex both feet to help protect the knees. Great hip and glute stretch. Should you want more, reach your left leg up to the sky. Hamstring stretch, pull your toes down towards the head. And then slowly let this foot come down. I need you to tightly put your right leg over top of your left. So this time they're squeezing together. Pick up your left foot again, and this time separate your ankles. Cross-legged tuck stretch. So you grab a hold of feet, toes, whatever works, but I want you to use the exhale to pull the knees in towards the chest. We inhale to hold it. And as you exhale, make your way back to a full body stretch. Take a breath, stretch long, finger to toe. On the exhale, the left knee pulls into the chest. We will wrap the fingers around the knee. Flex your right foot. Pull your left knee towards your left shoulder. Okay, slide the right hand down. Here we go. This ankle is going to come towards the midline. Left knee will go out to the left. Right ankle stays flexed. Let's spiral. Go ahead and pull the knee in. You're going to switch hands on your knee. This goes across the body. I want you to gaze away from your knee. We always spiral on the exhale. Coming back to center, make your way to your figure four. So this time it will be left ankle on right knee. Pick up the leg, flex your feet. Big exhale to pull that right knee towards the right shoulder. One side might be better than the other. Should you want more, go ahead and reach your right leg up to the sky. Pull your toes down towards your head. Let's rest the right leg down, head to cross-legged tuck stretch. So this time the left leg is tightly on top of the right. You'll pick up your feet, separate your ankles, pull the knees in close to the body. And this time, as we release, let's pull the knees into tuck position. So this is a great lower back stretch. Wrap your arms around, maybe you rock side to side. And then I need you to roll up, or you can roll to one side and use the top arm to press yourself up to Sukhasana, which is just crisscross with the legs. A little bit of spine mobility. I want you to take a big breath and reach to the sky. Take your right arm down and take your left arm over. So you drop the bottom shoulder, gaze up underneath this arm, push through the floor with your left, or with your right hand, and then let's travel up and over, other way. Now as you sit tall, go ahead and spiral over your right shoulder. So you want to use your left hand against the knee as leverage to look back. Use the back arm as a second spine to sit tall. And I want you to hold the spiral, but bring your chin to the front shoulder. And then let's slowly move to the other side. So use the right hand against the knee. You'll look over the left side. Stacking the spine as tall as you can. Stay there. Take your chin towards the front shoulder. And slowly come back to center. Okay, go ahead. Take your right leg in front to what's called half stick pose. Pull your left leg in. You'll eventually be coming up onto your left knee for just a moment. But from here, I want you to sit tall and reach your left hand across to the outside of your right ankle and gaze to the back. Now, as you do this move, because we're just getting started, you can bend the knee if you need to. But then from here, watch. We're going to come across the body. Stay low. I need you to come onto your left knee. Use that left hand for support into a modified wild thing. Great back bend. As we come down, we're going back across the ankle. So left hand comes across, gaze at the back. Slowly roll to the top and just switch your legs. Let's get the other side. So the left leg is straight, the right knee comes in. Sitting tall, on your exhale, reach across. It kind of helps to look at that back hand. Bend the knee if you need to. Let's move. See if you can stay low to the floor. Plant the right hand. Onto the right knee we go. Modified wild thing. Push your hips forward. And then come on down, come across that ankle one last time. Flex the foot, pull the toes back towards your head. Slowly roll to the top. Bring your knees in, and we are going to come to tabletop. So you can bring the legs behind you, swing them, whatever you need to do. I'm going to stay this direction on my mat just for now so that you can see. You'll probably have your mat front to back. So from tabletop, wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath your hips. I want you to pull your right shoulder towards your right hip. And then let's go the other way. Left shoulder to left hip. One last time. Tuck the ear back and to the other side. Walk your hands back to the knees and press yourself up. Now let's do gate pose to half moon. Right leg is going to come out to the side. If you need to pad underneath your knee with a towel, that's fine. Let's challenge our balance a little bit. Right hand stays on the leg. Left arm will sweep up. Now as we come to gate pose, slide your right hand down the leg. You might find you don't go too far here in the beginning. That's okay. What you don't want to do is let this arm come in front of you. You want to open the chest to the sky. Now let's lift up just a little bit, and on your next exhale, slide the arm down just a little bit farther. We are all built differently. You make this move work best for you. As we lift up, let's move. Left arm is going to plant under your shoulder. Right leg is going to lift, half moon. Squeezing the backside, gazing up at the hand. A little bit of strength and balance. Okay, come on up. Use the abdominals to lift. One more gate pose, come across. And on the inhale, we lift. And on the exhale, switch sides. Plant the other knee down. Take the left leg out. If you're like me, one side's probably better than the other for balance. Left arm stays, right arm reaches up. Let's slide down together. Maybe you start little, get used to it, and you can always slide down farther. We lift up for a moment, inhale. Use the exhale to slide down, even if it's just 1/4 of an inch farther. Now, rising up, here is our half moon. Plant the right hand underneath the shoulder. Lift your left leg up. Maybe the foot stays on the floor. It's completely up to you. Strengthen the abdominals. Help pull yourself up. Plant that foot. One more time, we go up and over. On the inhale, lift. And on the exhale, go back to tabletop. Now turn to the side here. From tabletop, I need you to plant or tuck your toes, lift your hips up to our first downward dog. This is a great forward fold. So in downward dog, you can always bend your legs. Heels don't have to be on the floor, but you want your fingers to be spread wide. Both arms are straight and strong. Now from here, go ahead and lunge your right leg to the front of your mat. Drop the back knee down and meet me at the top for a low lunge. So from here, a breath at the top and an exhale to sink forward. And when you do this move, widen your shoulders a little bit, gaze up, lift your heart. Now, as we bring the hands down, I just want you to walk your foot out to the outside of your mat. Make sure that it's out at an angle so the knee is tracking towards the toes. Hands are planted. This is lizard pose. And your option here is to go lower in this pose. So you can drop down to the elbows if you'd like. You can stay up on the palms. And if you want more, you will tuck the back toes. Try not to lift the hips much higher as you straighten the back leg, and then push your heel behind you. Focus on your breath. If the back knee is up, go ahead and lower it down. We'll walk up to the palms and then take a big step back to down dog. Bring that leg behind you. Let's do that on the other side. So this time, soften the legs, lunge your left leg to the front. Go ahead and put your back knee down. No rush, take your time. And then from here, you'll lift to a low lunge. So I always like to say inhale at the top, and then as you exhale, sink forward. Now take a peek down and make sure that your front knee is behind your toes, and then lift your heart. It's a great hip flexor stretch. Bringing the hands down, this is where we will walk this foot out to the side of your mat. It should go out at an angle, so knee tracks towards the toes. Stay upright or join me. Put your elbows directly underneath your shoulders. Options would be to put blocks underneath your elbows if you need it. Okay, if you'd like to stay, stay. Otherwise, tuck your toes. Don't lift the hips up too much, but lift the knee and push back. If the knee is up, softly lower it down. Let's press ourselves up. And a big step back to down dog. Hips go up. From down dog, go ahead and walk your feet forward to a forward fold at the front of your mat. I'd like you to hang here for just a moment, and from forward fold, grab opposite elbow, look all the way behind you, bend your knees maybe just a little bit, lift your tailbone up, and very slowly stack your spine like a rag doll. Let's roll to the top. It is a stretch, there's no rush. When you get to the top, roll your shoulders back. Okay, so meet me at the front of your mat. I will be starting right over here. Let's get some sun salutations into our workout today. It's our foundation of our yoga flow class. So from a mountain pose, feet are together or apart, it's up to you, but I want you to roll your shoulders back, looking straight ahead. Take a breath. Inhale, reach to extended mountain, arms go up. As we exhale, forward fold, come all the way back down. We come halfway up to monkey, so hands come to the knees, the spine is straight. Exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and take your right leg back first. I need you to plant your heel down, line up your heels, circle your arms up to a warrior two. So the shoulders stack over the hips, the front knee is behind the toes, the back side is squeezing to help open up the hip. Front palm goes up, reach forward and salute the sun. Sun warrior. Staying low in the legs. As we come back to warrior two, just straighten the front leg. Let's head to triangle, Trikanasana. So reach forward, right hand goes down, left arm goes up. Now, soften the front knee. We're going back to warrior two, but we're not staying. I need you to cartwheel your arms around, lift your heel. Step back to plank position slowly. And we've got our Chaturanga. So you will either lower your knees or a little push up to the bottom. Up dog, we push the hands into the floor, rolling over your toes to downward facing dog. Step your right leg to the front of your mat, followed by your left. Reach for the sky, extended mountain, and hands to heart. Namaste. Let's do the other side. Take a breath, reach up, extended mountain. Focus on your breath. Big exhale to come down towards the floor. We come halfway up to monkey first on the inhale, all the way down on the exhale. Okay, left leg is going back this time. I need you to line up your heels. Circle your arms up to warrior two. Strong warriors. So from the front, we would only be able to see our front hand. Knee tracks to the toes. Palm goes up. Let's salute the sun. Reach for the sky. Stay low in your legs. As you glide back to warrior two, you'll just straighten the front leg. And let's head to triangle. Lift the hip in the back all the way up. Hand can plant on the floor or the leg. Top arm reaches. Gliding back to warrior two, we're not staying. Go ahead and cartwheel your arms around so you'll lift the back heel. Back to plank position. Make your choice, knees down or shift. Keep those elbows tucked as we lower. Press up. And right back to down dog, rolling over those toes. The left leg steps to the front of your mat. The right leg does as well, forward fold. Take a breath, circle up to the sky, extended mountain. Hands to heart, namaste. Let's add on just a little bit. A breath, reach for the sky. Join me down, however you need to, knees can bend. Right leg steps back, but this time heel lifts, and we'll meet at the top in a crescent lunge. Breath in, breath out to lower. Great hip flexor stretch. Can you bring your hands behind, clasp hands, and squeeze your shoulders together? Take a breath, reach your arms up. Meet back down at the ground all the way. I need this leg to go to the sky, all the way up to three-legged dog. And this time, as you glide forward to plank, can you keep this leg lifted? And let's challenge ourselves to lower into our Chaturanga. Lots of options here. Down dog to finish. Right leg steps to the front, low lunge, followed by your left as well. Come halfway up to monkey to lengthen the spine. Back to forward fold. Breath in to reach up to extended mountain. Hands to heart. You've got one round to go. Take a breath, reach up. Big exhale on the fold. Can always soften your legs. Okay, left leg is going back this time. Keep the heel lifted. Find your balance before you move, and then reach up towards the sky. One of my favorites. Push your heel towards the back wall. Hands reach behind. One more chance at this shoulder stretch. Squeeze your shoulder blades closer together. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, going down. Front leg is going up to the sky. Three-legged dog, reach that leg up. And this time as you come through your Chaturanga, can you keep that leg lifted and go straight through your plank? Up dog, followed by down dog. Child's pose Balasana. Take your knees mat width apart. Have a seat back, hips to heel. And in child's pose, hands can be in front, or perhaps you bring palms back. Let them face the sky. This is a passive hip opener. Bringing the hands back to the front, let's press up through tabletop, tucking your toes to downward facing dog. Walk yourself forward to the front of your mat to forward fold. And again, like a rag doll, let's roll to the top, one vertebra at a time. Big shoulder roll back and step to the center front of your mat for some balance. So I like to do dynamic balance followed by a little bit of static balance, holding it longer. Go ahead and bring your hands to heart in Namaste. Keep your right leg down. Open up your left knee to the side to tree pose. So in Vrikshasana, you can be on the floor, you can be low, or you can be above the knee, just don't push on the knee. So I always find my spot to focus on. The wobbles are good in balance. This is how we strengthen our balance. Just keep your sense of humor. Maybe your branches grow and arms reach up. Pretend there's a string, the crown of the head, and it's lifting you up towards the sky. Okay, open to star. So left leg is going to reach out. Take up as much room as you can. Reach through your fingers. As we come back to center, hands to heart, lift your knee up. It's called parallel tree. And I need you to flex your foot, cross it over the knee, and have a seat. Ankle to knee pose. Foot is flexed. This foot could be on the floor if it needs to be. Find your focus. Inhale to hold it, and exhale to lift. Okay, let's do all that on the other side. Hands to heart. Left leg stays down. Tree pose. This is a great hip opener. Bring your knee out to the side. Choose where you want your foot. I like to go above my knee. I push the foot against my leg. Push my leg against the foot. The wobbles are good. We just breathe. Branches can grow if you'd like. Reach those arms up. Star pose is next. When you're ready, take that leg out. Squeeze the back side. Reach through your fingers. And as we make our way back to parallel tree, bring the hands to center. The knee lifts. You'll flex your foot, cross it over, and have a seat. Ankle to knee pose. Squeeze your palms together, relax your shoulders. Inhale to hold it. And exhale to release. Nice job, everybody. Shake it out just a little bit. Now, have a seat to chair pose. So, hips press back, arms reach up. And from here, I want you to bring hands to heart. And in chair pose, let's shift forward onto our toes. So heels lift, maybe you can drop just a little bit lower into the knees. One more breath. Inhale to stay, and exhale, release. Nice job, everybody. Okay, step your legs wide, wide-legged forward fold. Heels are out and toes are in. It's a great lower back stretch and a hamstring stretch. So from here, I want you to place your hands to your waist. I want you to gaze up for just a moment, and then let's finish here as we come down with a straight spine, all the way down, dropping the head to the floor. Lots of options here. If you have blocks, they can be underneath your hands to hold yourself up. If you've got the flexibility, drop the head, look all the way behind you. Maybe you reach for opposite ankle. Maybe you reach behind your body. Just a few breaths right here. Now, can you walk to the left side and place your right hand to the outside of your ankle? Pull your knee close to the heart. And if you'd like, you can wrap left arm around. Let's move to the other side. Wrap left arm to the outside of the ankle. Heart pulls in. Right arm can sweep behind the back if you'd like. Slowly coming back to the center, walk your feet into the center of your mat. And then again, let's roll to the top, one vertebra at a time. Shoulder roll back, hands to heart. Okay, so let's get you into your rest period, your Shavasana. So I need you to come on down into a lying position on your back. I would recommend maybe a towel to cover your face if you'd like. This is your reconditioning at the end of a yoga class, your rest period. I always call it a reward. It's my favorite part, and it is the most important part of class. So we've finished with a fold. We'll go ahead and finish with our Shavasana. Actually, in transcript means corpse posture. So find that position on your back. I will stay seated only so that you can hear me better and kind of talk you through what's going on. So on your back, much like we started class with, you'll let your feet spiral out away from the body. Once again, if you've got a towel and you want to cover your face from light, that's fine as well. Let your palms face up towards the sky. Let your fingers curl. And as we come to our final resting position, I want you to bring your thoughts just to your breath. We practice a specific breath in yoga for a purpose. So as you inhale through the nose, I want you to fully expand your lungs. Feel your ribs rise up to the sky. Pause at the top for just a moment. And then as you exhale through the nose, you should feel that air in the back of your throat. Just quietly sigh to yourself. As we rest, we let the legs feel heavy. Widen your shoulders, soften your ribs. You'll want to separate your teeth so there's no tension in the jaw. Let's focus on the face for a moment. Soften your forehead. Smooth those muscles around your eyes. It's your gift of time to breathe and just be. I want you to begin to bring your focus to deeper inhales and exhales. Maybe to help reawaken the body, just curl fingers and toes first. When you feel like you're ready to move, one leg at a time, you can pull your knees in towards the chest to tuck position, maybe rock side to side on the spine. And always allow yourself a few moments lying on your right side to complete your rest. Using the top arm, carefully press up to a seated position. We'll get one more little fold and a couple of breaths to finish. So from crisscross, I want you to take a big breath, reach your arms up to the sky, fully expand your lungs, and then let's fold from here. So maybe it's to the palms, maybe it's to the elbows, maybe you can walk those hands out a little bit farther. Keep your sitting bones to the floor and then bring the forehead down. Slowly stacking the spine back up to the top, sitting tall, take another breath, reach up to the sky, fully expand the lungs. Exhale completely. I'll give you 2 more. Next inhale, use it for everything good that you need for the rest of your day. As you exhale, just let everything negative go. One last inhale, reach your hands to center, hold it at the top, and very slowly to the heart, we exhale. Thank you all so much for joining me for yoga. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed today's class. Keep watching for more classes. We'll keep getting them out to you. Stay active, keep moving. We miss you all and we love you as well. Thanks for joining me today.